Crucial, as defined by the Merriam-Webster dictionary, means important or significant. Considering what the world is right now, we all have been affected by COVID-19. As many of you know, this is the highly contagious disease that is the reason we are not on campus, not allowed to see friends and family, or live a normal life. As many of you are informed, there is currently no vaccine for COVID-19, but it is extremely important to have one. According to Anna Sandowie, there may be a COVID-19 vaccine ready to be used in the fall. It is important to get each necessary vaccination to protect your body, protect others, and in several cases, it is a requirement. My sisters and I have always gotten vaccines. As a college student and a public school student, I was always required to get certain vaccines. Also, as I travel, I have needed to get certain vaccines for the countries I have visited. First, I will explain the importance of vaccines and how they will protect our bodies and others. Second, I will discuss how getting vaccinations is required in most instances. And finally, I will persuade you on the importance of getting vaccines. You should get vaccines to not only protect yourself, but protect others as well. Vaccines protect your own body from certain illnesses and diseases. You may be afraid to get a shot, but they are more crucial than you know. Vaccines are designed to fight infections and illnesses from the immune system faster and more effectively than without a vaccine, says the article Vaccines Protect You. Vaccines protect us by having a shot made and injecting into our bodies with a dead or weakened version of that germ that we end up not getting sick from this vaccine, says Vaccines Protect You, the article. We all know how scary shots are, but they really do a good job of protecting us. Not only do vaccines protect your own body, but other people are protected when you yourself are vaccinated. For example, according to the website Vaccinate Your Family, it is crucial to get vaccinated because it prevents the spread of disease to others. Also, according to the website Vaccinate Your Family, it is said that the more people are vaccinated, the fewer opportunities a disease has to spread. By maintaining a high vaccination rate, we are not only protecting ourselves, but we are also protecting vulnerable infants who are not fully vaccinated yet, and the people all ages with weakened or failing immune systems. Additionally, many people believe that they do not need to get vaccinated or vaccinate their kids because so many other people are vaccinated. But according to Vaccinate Your Family, hundreds of thousands of people do not have full immunity. For example, people undergoing chemotherapy, young babies who are not fully vaccinated. Therefore, since the bacteria still exists for these vaccines, it is crucial to get vaccinated so we can protect others and our own communities. Now that you know the importance of getting vaccines for protecting yourself and others, I will now discuss the importance of getting vaccines for required instances such as travel and others. Vaccines are required for many things such as school, traveling, and jobs in the workplace. It is required to get vaccinated before going to certain countries because other countries do carry different diseases. For example, according to the CDC, when traveling to the Dominican Republic, you are required to have the measles vaccine and routine vaccines, which include the chickenpox and polio vaccine. A helpful list of all these vaccinations required for each country is on the CDC's website. Also, it is important to get required vaccines to be able to return home from traveling abroad. As reported by the article, 3 important reasons to get travel vaccinations. Without certain vaccines, it may be extremely hard to re-enter the country on returning home. For example, this can happen a lot regarding the yellow fever vaccine. Certain vaccines are also required for public school students. The CDC says in their article, State Vaccination Requirements, most states have established certain laws regarding vaccinations. These laws state that every child entering public and even a private school must be up to date with certain routine vaccines. These certain routine vaccines are often referring to the MMR vaccine, also known as the measles vaccine, varicella vaccine, and hepatitis vaccine, and like I stated above, chickenpox vaccine and polio vaccine. Having these vaccines do stop the spread of possible diseases and/or soon outbreaks. Not only are states requiring you to have certain vaccines for public school, but also requiring children to get vaccinated for daycare. The CDC says this is, like I stated above, it is to stop the possible outbreak or spread of infectious diseases. When a child reaches the college age, it is also required to have the meningitis booster shot because most times students in their first year of college live in dorms. It is also recommended and often required to have certain vaccines based on your workplace. Most of the time, the employer does require routine vaccines along with certain vaccines based on that certain workplace. For example, according to the CDC, healthcare workers are required to get routine vaccines and also the influenza, also known as the flu vaccine, each year. This is because each healthcare worker is exposed to many different illnesses and diseases and can prevent if vaccinated. Now that I have talked about how vaccines are required for schools, traveling, and in the workplace, I will now persuade you on the importance of vaccines and why you should get vaccinated. Like I stated above multiple times, vaccines are important to get because they stop the spread of disease or illness from others and you get to protect yourself. It is also important to continue to vaccinate. Based on the article, The Importance of Vaccinations, it says that if you were to stop getting vaccinations, then diseases would come back and epidemics like COVID-19 will happen again. A great example of this is measles. Another reason to get vaccinated, according to the article The Importance of Vaccinations, if you were to get sick from a deadly disease, it can be extremely expensive. From all the hospital bills to the pharmacy bills, it all adds up, whereas getting a vaccine might cost a little, but actually save you thousands of money. Today, I discussed the importance of vaccines and how they can protect you and others. Second, I explained how vaccines are required for traveling, schooling, and working. Finally, I stressed the importance of why you should get a vaccine. It is crucial to get every necessary vaccination to protect your body, protect others, and in several instances, it is a requirement. To close, vaccines are extremely important, especially today with COVID-19, the COVID-19 pandemic. We as students, or as a world altogether, are wishing for a vaccine. I believe the COVID-19 pandemic is applicable to this topic on vaccine and shows how much a vaccine can change the world and the spread of deadly diseases. So go get vaccinated, appreciate those people who are around you who are also vaccinated to stop the spread of any disease.